Hi guys, I'm in Florida, Baywatch, Miami Beach. They just kicked me out because I was sitting in front of the jet ski. There was a lot of shadow. So I would just swim here. There are a couple of jellyfish in case people don't know. Here in Miami, Florida Beach, there are a lot of, not many, but there are some jellyfish. But I love the water, it's warm. And it's very clear, it's beautiful, and here, isn't that cool? I call it the land of the angels. I love the energy. If you have watched the movie with Nicolas Cage and Ryan Katie or whatever her name is, The City of Angels, watch it. It's like when the angels in the evening for the sunset stand on the beach and they just watch the sunset. Oh my god, that's how I feel here. It's awesome. So what I want to talk today about is I'm Arena Pola, I'm a healer, I'm a seer, I'm a multidimensional being, I'm a star seed. So today I want to talk about, I've been to so many countries and my clients were asking me, Agatha, you're traveling so much, but you actually feel the energies of different places? And I said, yeah, of course I do. So when I was in Germany before I left 5 years ago, I could feel a huge shift already happening before COVID. And I could feel the frequency of Germany was getting like really dense and low. So I felt like when I crossed the border in the air, I swear I could feel it. Now I'm in Germany. There's a lot of Freemason, Illuminati energy, which they have a lot of old knowledge, like the old, it's a country full of philosophical people and operas. This is so cool. They're like planes flying around doing some advertisement and wishing happy birthday. I'm not too sure if you can hear me. So when I travel, every country, every city, every house, everything has their own frequency and vibration. And I just want to do like a little feedback here, because when I go to countries, I'm going there for purpose. I don't know where I'm going next because I'm guided. Because look at those clouds, aren't they amazing? I have never seen so beautiful clouds as in here. And even in the plane flying across Cuba, oh my god, I was like, this is like some fairy heavenly realm, seriously. I don't know if you can see it. So I hope you can see everything. So I realized the frequency in Germany shifted a lot. That's why I decided, okay, this is not for me anymore, I'm leaving. So I noticed wherever I go in each country, even the roads and cities, it's a kind of a feng shui, that things change around me because I do energetically work. It's like if I heal myself and work on things which are for me, automatically it helps in the collective, because what starseeds do, when they heal for the ancestral lineage and they heal for the collective, right? So let's go to India. When I went to India, oh my god, there are people everywhere. There are always people, right? So they have this Hinduism religion, which is a caste culture, which actually the caste system came from the Muslim people, I don't know how many hundreds of years ago. So when they did that, they changed and created a lot of imbalance in humanity in India, in the collective, because that means the rich can't touch the poor are never allowed to reach and come up in life, which of course is nonsense. What kind of system is that? It's like the poor should be poor and the rich should be rich? No, that's not how it works. So that is one energy in India, which they always talk about yoga and say it's very spiritual, but I'm telling you really, India is karma as a bitch. Either it will receive you and you know how to make your way through, or you get a slap in your face, you turn around and go back home. That's what India is really. And you need to be able to be tough, because people, even in business, even friends and families, actually they always create family businesses because they want to be safe and they want to make sure the money stays within them, but not just because they're greedy, it's to protect themselves. Because the businessmen, they're very shrewd and cunning, I have to say that, all over the country. Even the sexuality there is quite messed up. So it's not so much fun to see the reality. Now, going from India to Bali, when you see the Hinduism there in Bali, you will find it very, very different. The energy of the people is very heart-centered, very heart-connected. The Hinduism is different, and they have something called the Balian. So the Balians are the healers, but they are black healers, like black energy and white energy healers. And let me talk to you like this. It's very hot there on the beach side. So when I went to Bali, it was like a heart healing, seriously. But I know over the last 15 years, because when I went there the first time, it was 2007, it was beautiful. 10 years later, oh my God, there were like, all the paddy fields are gone, and there were so many hotels, and I can't believe how many people go there and fill all those hotels, which is nonsense. So the Bali in the energy in the country is amazing. I'm not sure if you can see the tiny little salamander. I love them. In every country they're so different. Hi, Kiani. And he walks very different. So cute. I call them the little dragons. Even the massages, you will get the best massages in Bali and in Mexico, because it's very heart-centered. You will find the divine feminine energy a lot there. So, but unfortunately, the Americans, the Russians, the Middle East, and the rich countries, they really spoiled Bali. So not all the people are like that heart-centered anymore as they used to be. And going from Bali to Indonesia, I love Indonesia. Bali is of course Indonesia, but when you go to Malaysia, the energy is very dense, very heavy. It's a difference between Indonesia and Malaysia, because Malaysia is a very strict Muslim country, which is different from the Hindu culture, right? Which we have in Bali and other parts of Indonesia. So it does make a big difference. Even when I was in Croatia and I went by car 2,000 kilometers, so the energy in Malaysia was very different than from the rest parts of Indonesia. In Indonesia, they really do respect the female energy, and that makes a big change and difference in when you go to a country. So in Croatia, it was beautiful, and Croatia, when you look at the countries, they have all those waterfalls and springs, which are very Lemurian energy. But when you go to Italy, again you get this dense energy because it's filled with the Catholic energy. I think I lost my, sorry, I'm just looking for my shoe. So the Italian culture again is very filled and influenced by the Catholic energy, which is again very dense, which makes sexuality very bad and says this is something bad, it's a sin, blah 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 blah. And even in Mexico, even though I love Mexico so much, the areas and tiny little villages are I'm saying infiltrated by the Catholic energies and churches. They're screwed up, I'm telling you. Those vibes are actually terrible. And I have seen this in many countries all over the world when one religion takes over. Go to Sri Lanka. The Buddhism there, the Dalai Lama is not allowed to enter Sri Lanka because the Sri Lankan Buddhist monks are very connected and interfering with the politicians. There's so many animals here, I love it. Oh my God, see? The squirrel was just there behind me, I didn't see it. Hi Kiani, so cute. He lost his food because I was there. I don't know if you can see it, he's running. So funny. So what the Mexican did is, instead of praying to the cross, they buried their gods underneath the cross, and then they worshipped their own gods, which the Catholics and other countries had not the chance to destroy the roots. So even the Hawaiian energy, the original one, is very strong, but even they practice a lot of dark magic. So they were trying to protect the bones, because the bones are connected to the ancestors, which have the DNA, and they will try and protect the power, which of course is their right, and they should do that. So coming here to Florida, I got this vibe of angel energy, like very heavenly. It's beautiful. It's of course the Caribbean Ocean. And when I went to Costa Rica, I was like, oh my God, the Costa Rican have lost their roots. I don't see their roots, their culture. I don't see it. I love the place at the volcano and the hot spring. That was very interesting and very healing. But at the same time, when I went on the other side to Jaco, lots of prostitution and drug addicts. The whole point is when a government protects their own country, not being greedy, the country can flourish. But every country has a lot of different energies and frequencies, and you can change a country's frequency by the people who are there and by the government who's running the country. So a country can be flourishing or a country can go down by the people who run a country. But I'm telling you again, who is voting for the people who run the country, right? And you can visualize and create leaders all around you in your country who are amazing and support the country and protect the country. So all I want to say is that it's in your hands how you create your reality. Visualize good politicians, visualize people who empower women the same way they empower men, and it will be very respectful and balanced for all of you. So you can create that. So I'm in my bikini. I don't know if I'm allowed to walk in my bikini here. But I'm very happy and blessed to be here in the United States finally. And I'll talk to you soon. And all of you starseeds, I will do another video about the crystalline Christ consciousness body, which is the 5D consciousness, which people say the illumination. I will explain that in detail to you in the next video. I love you guys so much. Da-da-da. And always work, oh, one more thing, always work on your roots, do the healing. There's something called ancestral healing where you are loyal to your ancestral, even though you're starseeds. Your mission is to heal, but not to be loyal to your family in a sense that you carry their pattern on. You release those patterns, you heal the patterns that the ancestors can get the healing, but you step into your power and release everything which connects you to them, which gives you the burden of 3D. So that is something very important, okay? Love you guys.